My name is Ramona DiSalvo. I am special counsel for Convention of States project, a project of the Citizens for Self-Governance. And we're here today to speak about H3213, calling for an Article 5 Convention of States on three grounds: to limit the power and jurisdiction of the federal government, for fiscal restraints on the federal government, and for term limits for federal officials and Congress, as well as it can include the judiciary, including the Supreme Court. We the people, by design of our founding documents, are self-governing. The sovereign states came together and created the federal government, but it was a government of limited powers. As you can hear today, everybody is talking about the federal government and the intrusion into what happens in Massachusetts. Now, I happen to live in Nashville, Tennessee, but we passed it in Nashville, Tennessee in 2016 for the same reason, because of the overreach of the federal government, what's going on in the past number of years. And over the last 100 years or so, it seems that the states have surrendered their sovereignty to the federal government, and we give them our money, and then we beg them for it back, and they give it back to us with all their conditions. And it doesn't necessarily serve the people of your state. It didn't serve the people of our state. So there are two constitutions. Most of us think about a pocket constitution that we can carry with us and the parchment that's in the National Archives as what the Constitution is, but the Constitution has become this massive, almost 3,000-page document, which is the annotated Constitution that contains all of the amendments that the United States Supreme Court has done to the Constitution over time. The United States Supreme Court doesn't always get it right, as you just heard from this other group about Citizens United, but what we really are trying to do is get it back to the Constitution, the size that it was when it was originally written. On September the 15th, 1787, Colonel George Mason came up with a way for us to do that. Now, the Congress can amend the Constitution, but the states can amend the Constitution by calling an Article 5 Convention of States. 15 states have already passed it. It is pending in states all over the United States, and it is the second mode of amending the Constitution. And D.C. will never limit itself. The tyranny that is happening in Washington, D.C., they're not going to find a way to limit their power. They're going to continue to grow unless the states start taking some action and bring back the power to the people that are in your state, your Commonwealth, so that you're closer to, we can talk to you face to face. We don't get to talk to people in Washington, D.C. unless we make a trip. But we really want to change the locus of the decision-making to the states. Thank you for your time.
Go to conventionofstates.com, press the button, sign the petition. More importantly, get 10 of your friends to do the same. When you sign the petition, then that sends a letter to your state legislator. You go on the list in their district as a supporter. We deliver those lists to the state legislators. It means something to them.